Jump in the boats.
All together now!
All aboard. Looks like it, eh? Tidy. All right. Time to set sail for seas unknown. Hoist the rudders. Swab the mainsail. We're off. Basics of boats. You can access your ship via the field map, and once aboard, you'll be able to sail seas wherever you please, and even the odd river too as well. Disembark, simply approach the coast and press A. However, please be aware that you won't be able to do so near cliffs or certain other obstacles. If you ever use a travel spell to jump to a trapdoor, don't worry, your boat will be brought to the nearest bit of coast for your convenience. Yep, I figured they would do that. Most games or open world do that with the boats. I guess we could just go take on some monsters, huh? Level 34 Wyvern.
Leave this to me.
Well, it's been a while since I've done anything here, so let's see what. Remember how to do things. So apparently there is a way to switch out your currently active party member while you're in combat. I just don't know what key does that. So I have to try a few when the time comes. But I do know that there's a bunch of sparklies to grab, and I think there was a odd chest or two around here I wanted to grab. So I'm gonna just, before we start this battle, I kind of want to just grab some things like pebbles and whatnot, and also do some oh, this is a level 43. Ooh. All right, well, I guess we're gonna take it on with my fire magics.
Don't let me down.
Oh, well, that was a victory anyway. I didn't need to do that. That wasn't so hard. All right. Even though, if nothing else, we'll level up a bunch here as I'm doing things. Everything? Oh. Oh, alright, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. Forward we go. Hold it right there, Martin. Yeah, they say don't get close to that, I guess is what he was saying. There's a lot of stuff over there too. Whole place over there. How do I get into here? Hydropolis. There we go. Just about clearing the docks here. Hydropolis with a ginormous eyeball. Suddenly we're in the Twilight Zone.
Hiya!
Here we are at last. Hello, Hydropolis. It's ever so pretty, and the weather is lovely warm. Ah.
Oh.
Lovely me eye. I've never been so seasick in all me days. Ugh. We've attracted some attention, it looks like. An unfamiliar vessel. Inform Archon Leander right away.
Yes.
Yes, sir, with all haste.
All right.
All right, we better think of the best way to approach Queen Nerea. Pretty gift or two from back home, and a few sweet words will do the job nicely enough, I'll wager. Really? I can't help thinking it won't quite be that simple. Yeah, nothing's ever that simple. Well, let's not curse her by getting all miserable, shall we? I'm sure she'll be a very nice woman who'll be happy to have a chat with us. Yeah, right. Now it's definitely going to go south. Boom, 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 boom.
I will never understand why
Jeez.
the people love you so, Leander. Weak, insipid man.
But love you they do. Without you, I would be nothing.
Oh, she's
What they whisper, is it not?
digging her heel into his shoulder. Jeez Louise.
Without you, our nation would be nothing, Your Majesty. I, above all others, know this. But the people cannot know this. Foreign powers cannot know this. If they did,
If they did? Then what? Exactly.
then your life would be in danger. Malign forces would plot your downfall. This is the way of power. So I put myself forward. If the people see me, deal with me, they can only become discontented with me, can only wish to harm me.
I guess every royal family needs a punching bag, I suppose.
So all that you do for your queen. You would give your life for her without a moment's hesitation, yes?
Not without reason, Your Majesty.
Hey, he's like, hold up there a little bit. What are we talking about this whole death thing? I might give my life, but let's not get too crazy here.
But if it might prolong your life for a single second, that would be reason enough. Such a death would bring honor upon me, upon my entire line.
Oh, apparently he's also Klingon.
Insipid you may be, but you are occasionally amusing.
You are too kind, Your Majesty.
Well, you wish to see me?
Yes.
Yes, Your Majesty, a ship has arrived from a foreign land. It is a vessel unknown to us, but most likely it brings travelers or perhaps traders. Is that so? Well, whoever they are, they must obey the word of the law. There will be no exceptions, is that understood? Not a single infraction can be tolerated, not one. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Or shall I get to my heel into your shoulder again?
By all means.
Perfectly, Your Majesty. I don't need a shoulder-heel job today.
Let's
Right.
see now.
Righto, let's have us a little stroll around and see what we can see, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's.
Hey there.
Let us know when you're ready for the off, Your Majesty. Take your time, enjoy the sights. 'Tis a fine old town, and make no mistake. We'll be ready to set sail whenever you need us. You have fun now. Har har. Also, a pebble. Anything over here? There's gotta be something over here, right? Usually hide things behind things. Uh-huh. Maybe do the cloth. I talk to these people.
Hey!
You're a visitor here, I believe, from a distant kingdom. Tell me, what sort of hunting takes place there? Are you hunting for fish? Are you spear fishing? That's what you're doing? I don't want to disturb that guy in his fishing. Oh, there's something down here too. I got a tuba guy following me around here now.
Okay.
Not a day goes by without a new fishing restriction from Archon Leander. I cannot understand it. Everyone knows the choppier waters are where the biggest catches are landed. Oh, there's something in here. Piece of pretty ribbon. It's
Hey.
fitting. Oh, you stop right there. All foreign visitors to Hydropolis must undergo questioning before being permitted entry. Firstly, state your purpose here. Have you come simply to visit or to trade, perhaps? We've traveled here from Evermore, a new country in the Heartlands. We'd like to request an audience with Queen Nerea. I've heard of no such nation, and the Queen offers audiences to no one. It would seem that your journey has been wasted.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Something tells me the news of our illustrious kingdom hasn't spread too far just yet. Well, it will have soon. They'll be singing our praises from the rooftops next time we're in town. You'll see.
Excuse me.
Next, you must swear to abide by the 4 pillars of the law.
Oh.
4 pillars? What are they? Pillar 1. It is strictly forbidden to harm one's fellow man. Reasonable. Pillar 2. It is strictly forbidden to ascend to any of the high places of Hydropolis. Unreasonable. Pillar 3. Sickness is strictly forbidden. Very unreasonable. Pillar 4. The last and most important. Love is absolutely and completely forbidden under any circumstances. Okay, now we're really ridiculous. Okay.
What?
Wait. What did you say? That's crazy. For the people of Hydropolis, it is nothing of the sort. There's no greater crime than to love. As long as you are a guest here, you will remember this, on pain of the most severe punishment. That will be all. Okay. So much for strolling up with a gift or two for old Queenie. I'll wager she's as warm with her welcomes as our friend. We still don't know a whole lot about her. If we're going to do this right, we need to learn more. Then there's only one thing for it. Yes, come on, let's explore the town. I'm sure someone will be able to help us. as long as we don't climb to a high place, I guess. All right, we got a travel door. This way leads to higher ground, and it's forbidden to climb to high places here on Hydropolis. And the view of the ocean from up there is beautiful indeed. Such a shame. Oh, I'm glad you rubbed that one in. It's like, you can't go climb up to high places, but I have. Because I'm allowed. Then up this little corridor here. Ooh, hello. You are a merchant of some kind. Can I talk to you? Thetis, the people of Hydropolis are extremely hygienic. It stands to reason given that sickness is illegal. Many visitors from other kingdoms find our rules excessively harsh, but what they fail to understand is that each one is a result of careful deliberation on the part of Queen Nerea. I take your word for that.
Hey there.
Well, you are truly a vision of youthful innocence. And what items might interest you in today, young man? We might want to buy some more of these, given my recent encounters. And I'll buy some of these too. Got sour salts. Is a lemon. Huh. Okay. Frozen ailment. Alright, I think we're good there. No, we're fine. I've got 30,000 guilders. Wish I had 30,000 King's guilders, but what do you want to do? Also, can I... Oh, I can go down here. I can go down to their storage room and just take stuff. Would have been a lot easier than paying for it. What about you? In there? We've had little to celebrate of late, and thus no need of gowns and dresses. I have so much beautiful cloth that it is all going to waste. Well, I mean, you could put a shirt on, and then you would... it wouldn't be as wasted. Hey, look at me. I'm up on a high place. You don't like this, do you? I'm on a high place here. Okay. You, sir? So sorry, young fellow, but I'm busy. These weapons all make themselves, you see. If you're looking to place an order, it will have to wait. I'm all booked up. Okay. Old man here. This entranceway leads to a small path that's often used by people staying at the inn. Well, that was oddly specific.
Ah, yes.
Another glorious day. My laundry will be dry in no time at all. I'm allowed to walk up here, though, huh? Interesting. I mean, this is technically a height, right? Whatever. She got... Oh, she has a hat on. I'm like, Does she have a giant bow in her hair? I couldn't figure out what was going on there.
Good day.
Tried and tested armorers, please take a look at our wares. I'm not going to buy anything here, because I'm pretty sure I can.
Oh, please come again.
I'll be able to find better things, I imagine, along the way.
Oh, hello.
Taskmaster. Well, hello there, you my young friend. Like to help people. I can see that from a mile off. And if I'm not very much mistaken, this is your first time here at Swift Solutions, correct? Oh, well, you've asked for it now. My lecture on the wonders of this fine establishment is famous the world over for its length and destiny. Deep breath now. Swift Solutions is where people from all over the world come when they have something they need doing, from the smallest favor to the grandest quest. They all come through us. Those who carry out these errands are rewarded with lovely little coins called tokens of gratitude. They really are quite incredible. And when you've collected enough of them, you can trade them with me for special prizes or for hints on where to find new citizens to recruit for your kingdom. Ooh. You'll certainly be wanting to employ that later service. There are plenty of people in the world who only come to Evermore through me. What's that I hear you ask? What happens if I finish all the tasks Swift Solutions has to offer? Ho ho! That's like asking what will happen if the sun stops shining. People always need a little favors doing. Even if you happen to finish all the tests I have to offer you, just wait a little while and more of them will be along soon enough. And that's pretty much the gist of what we do here. I say we, it's more me, really. I man all of our branches, you see. Don't ask how, it's a trade secret. He's Santa Claus. He could be everywhere at once. Alright, that's quite enough for me. It's time for you to run an errand or two.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
Okay, take on tasks. Oh wow, we get tokens of gratitude, huh? Apothecary over in Goldpaw is too busy to go out looking for herbs and such, as asked for someone who might be able to do some foraging for him. Able to wrestle up a little lot in no time, I'm sure. 10 pots of Sorway. All these give like a little bit of experience in gold, huh? And tokens of gratitude. Well, I guess 12 tasks I could do. I guess let's just do all of them. I don't even know what I'm accepting, but I'll just take them anyway. This game really needs to knock it off with having to click A so many times. Alright, anything else I could do for you? No.
Oh, by the way.
Remember, as long as there are people, there will always be tests that need doing. Now go forth, young friend. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Actually, you know what? I guess I could turn some of those in right now. Huh? For completed tasks. Pair of boss's boots. Great sword. The Taskmaster. 5 copper nuggets. 4 branches of gunk shrooms. Armor, great sword. I guess we could do this. I'll give him the crappy ones. Not gonna give him the best ones I have. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go through and, I mean, we basically can give them all the things, huh? Burning Greatsword, yeah, I'll give that to him. Take on tasks. Completely run out of tasks. No, I guess that's good. Alright, well that was quick and painless, I guess. Give me tasks of finding and collecting stuff, and I've already found and collected so many things. Is there, I'm now wondering if there's like exclamation points anywhere here. Doesn't look like it. You are a guard, okay. There's a travel door. Go hit that up. And I guess this is where the main quest is. So I guess I might as well just go forward with that. There's nowhere else to go right now. I did the Taskmaster stuff. Make sure I don't leave anything behind before I do this. Alright. Talk to this guy. You asked me what I know of Queen Nerea? Now that you mention it, I realize that I know very little. Her Majesty seldom appears before her people. Look, you see the building with all the guards? That is the entrance to the palace. It lies on the ocean floor, you see? And at its top stands the eye. Yes, the very creepy eye. It is supposed to symbolize the benevolence with which Her Majesty watches over us, but the rumors tell of it's actually being a device she uses to spy on her own people. Whether or not this is true, we certainly never see her. Her interactions with the citizenry are conducted with the Archon Leander, her most trusted aide and advisor. Some even say that in truth, it is he who rules our realm. But if that is so, what exactly is it that she does? Well, she looks at you through her eye. Her giant remote eye. I mean, that's a full-time gig right there.
Yeah.
You would do well not to underestimate the city guard. They have eyes everywhere. Nothing escapes them. Nothing. Several of my acquaintances have been thrown into prison after being caught breaking the law when they were certain that no one was watching. I do not understand how they do it, but the guards seem to be able to sniff out wrongdoing wherever and whenever it takes place, as though they have a sixth sense. Or, you know, a ginormous freaking eyeball, you know? Some claim that Archon Lander has wondrously acute hearing, and that this is how he knows of everything that happens in the kingdom the moment it happens. But surely that cannot be true. Well, I mean, seriously, you can't see the giant eyeball just in front of your face? Surely it's must be some supernatural hearing or something like that. It couldn't possibly be the giant eyeball in the middle of our town. That makes no sense. None whatsoever. This bass violinist. He's got 3 notes to play, and he's playing them. Siren's Rest trapdoor. I don't feel like talking to them right now, but how about you? You're away from the crowd. You know why love is forbidden here? It's because it changes people, both for better and for worse. Those who say Queen Nerea knows nothing of love are very far from the mark, I suspect. I would imagine so. She was, maybe she was catfished. Or the equivalent in this world. And she says, I will protect everybody from having this happen to them. I swear it. Lovely place, isn't it? This Hydropolis. I like staring at the sun reflecting off the sea. It's more dazzling than any diamond, if you ask me. Okay, I'm surprised you see anything with those giant eyebrows. Might be a pirate with two hairy eye patches. Climb up here? I can. And I have. And there's nothing to be seen.
Oh, hello there.
You are visitors here from a distant land, are you not? Then you must have been surprised when you heard of all our very peculiar laws. I can assure you that we local folk are equally baffled. There would appear to be no rhyme or reason behind most of them. We are merely victims of Queen Nerea's whims. The law forbidding love is surely the most ridiculous of all. We hydropolitans, there we go, have a long tradition of proposing to our intended ones with an engagement ring made from comely coil. What will become of this tradition now? No one knows what motivates the queen, and we live in constant fear of what outlandish edict might be passed next. And as for Archon Leander, well, the way she treats him is nothing short of a disgrace. Sounds like she's got a little bit of a thing for Archon Leander. We're back at our boat again, scratching our heads. Well, I'm not sure we learned an awful lot about Queen Nerea that will be of much use to us.
No.
No, but we sure heard a lot about this Leander character. You thinking the swab might be our way in, Roland lad?
Really?
Interesting. Yeah, if we could get to him, we might be able to use him to get one step closer to the Queen. But how would we get to him? Oh, I know. Me. Ask me.
Oi!
What? Tell me. Actually, I'll fill you all in on details in a bit. Let's get us one of them thingamabobs first, shall we?
Huh?
Thingamabobs? Yeah, exactly. Let's try somewhere that sells accessories in that. Reckon they might have one by there.
Gosh.
Well, I don't quite understand, but alright then. He wants me to buy a thingamabob. Okay. Boom. You have any thingamabobs? You are a waitress. What will you be having today? Everything is delicious, I can assure you. Okay, thingamabob is not food, which is unfortunate. Which way am I going? Up here?
Here.
You, mate, you don't happen to sell bright red coral rings, do you?
Whoa.
What? Why would you want with such a thing? Never you mind, sunshine. Have you got one or what? Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I do. But the law forbids me to sell such an item. I dread to think how Archon Leander would react if he were to learn of such flagrant breach of the laws. That said, as far as I know, there is no law that prevents me from simply giving you one. All I ask is that you help me in return. A fair exchange, I am sure you will agree. Of course, there's always some sort of bartering.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that, Mon. All right, spit it out. What kind of help are you after?
Okay.
I have 3 orders awaiting delivery, and I simply do not have the time to deliver them myself. I would be grateful if you would oblige me. Okay. Peleus, Proteus, and Triton.
Boosh! Got in!
Righto, a spotto delivery work in exchange for a nice coral ring doesn't sound too bad at all. Let's get moving, Evan. Okay, deliver the goods to the people of Hydropolis. That will be my active quest. Is there one down? There's one down here. Apparently. Oh, getting stuck on the walls there too. Candy off feather. Who wants the? Who wants something here? Oh, you do. Okay. As I stand on the chair to talk to you. Hello there. I have a delivery for you from tried and tested armorers.
Hi.
At last, I can barely express how anxiously I have awaited its coming. Getting over to delivery for Triton. I was utterly convinced that Queen Nerea would grace her loving citizens with her hallowed presence before it arrived, but God's be praised, it seems to have reached me in time. Gosh, does she come out and greet the people often? Goodness, no. Why, it must be, decades since we last so much as glimpsed her face. This is merely a guess, of course, although it certainly feels that long. Suffice it to say that she does not emerge from the palace often. Oh, how long it has been since last we gazed upon her radiant beauty. Not that she need emerge when she has Archon Leander to attend to her every whim. It's he who handles the day-to-day running of the kingdom. He is difficult to catch a glimpse of for entirely the opposite reason. His every waking moment is spent rushing around the city, attending to the affairs of state. Some say that Her Majesty has grown almost too dependent on him, but I would never dare make such a suggestion myself, of course. Sowing the seeds of discontent. Seeds of discontent have been sown. Okay, I gotta take package to the other people too. And is there anything down there worth taking? I don't think there was. Ah, you want something too. I'm gonna grab this thing behind you, dude. I guess I have his picture frame. I think that's what he wanted.
Hello.
Okay. No, I guess it doesn't tell me what it was. Oh, it was a hat. This hat makes me look more handsome than ever. The ladies on Hydropolis will be unable to resist me. Oh, but I thought you weren't allowed to fall in love. I jest, of course. It will take more than a new hat to cause one as plain as I to fear falling foul of the ban on love. In truth, it is a rather sad state of affairs. Still, I must not dwell on it. There are other restrictions in place that trouble me far more. All contentious topics are now prohibited in tavern conversation. Anyone who challenges the opinion of another is immediately apprehended by the guards. Even worse, ever since my friend fell from the rampart on his way home from the inn, we are now forbidden from venturing to high places. I will never forget the face of Archon Leander when he arrived at the scene. It was as though the world itself were about to end. My friend was almost entirely unhurt, but it was only a matter of hours before Queen Nerea promulgated the new law in order to prevent it from happening again. Such mollycoddling is enough to make one despair. Forgive me. Rather than bemoan my own prohibitive circumstances, I must instead encourage you to enjoy your freedom. Goodness knows I envy you it. Alright, well, I really wanted to do was give him a package, not get his life story, but I guess he gave me his life story in the process. Oh, I can't go down there, I forgot. Oh, it's this guy in front of me. I'm like, where do I have to go to deliver this? I thought I was going the right way.
Hello.
Hello, I have something for you from Tried and Tested Armorers. Hand it over to Proteus.
Thank you very much.
Oh yes, thank you, but honestly, what a waste. A waste? A waste? What do you mean? I am a jeweler, and Xiphos was once my biggest wholesale customer. But now that love is forbidden, the market for jewelry has dwindled dramatically. The package you've just handed me contains items that Xiphos has been unable to sell. Things are getting rather desperate, I must say. I would turn to the black market, but there is no escaping the unblinking gaze of the eye.
Excuse me?
But surely they can't see us here. You have clearly not been in Hydropolis long. The eye sees all. Walls are no obstacle for its scrying magics. The eye can see you when you're sleeping, Evan. You should be good, for goodness sake. We're all of us under its constant gaze. As soon as it catches a glimpse of any wrongdoing, the guards come running. Many now even hesitate to pick up coins that have fallen into the street. Not because it is illegal, you understand, but simply out of embarrassment at being observed in the act. Well, at least they've explained why there's guilders lying all over the place. But forgive me, you need not trouble yourself with my woes. Tidy, that's all our delivery's done. I tell you what, Mon, we didn't have hear some juicy tales about this kingdom while we were at it. I wasn't convinced my plan was an absolute beauty before I flippin' well am now. Come on, let's get back to try and test it and claim our reward. You taking credit for the plan? I'm the leader. I get all the plan credit. It's these very, very low, slow parts that are hard to deal with.
Thanks.
You have completed your deliveries, I see. Thank you. Here's your coral ring as promised. chain and a door ring.
Oh, Tarman!
That's beautiful. Ta, mates. All I ask is you inform no one of its provenance, and in the name of the gods, do not allow the guards to see you wearing it. Alright, Sorway Sweets. What I got for it? Now... I was hoping this would be a voice actor cutscene. So that ring! It's one of the ones that that woman was talking about, isn't it?
Excuse me?
What do you mean to do with it, Lofty? Aha! Something proper genius, that's what. But you'll have to do something for me before I let you in on my dirty little secret. Or dirty little secret. I actually just put the word dirty in there without even thinking about it. You'll have to promise to call me Mr. Director, sir. Oh, wow, that is...
Get in!
That is a really dirty secret then, isn't it? Evan, Tanny, you're coming with me. Oh, I see what he's going to do. He's gonna make them pretend to get married so that they get thrown in jail, right? Or get an audience with the queen. Yep.
Alright! Wedding scene, take one! And... action!
Look! Is he?
Proposing?
Tanny?
Yes, Evan? Oh, just get on with it, will you? It's make-believe, remember?
Yes, of course. I can bear it no longer. I care not a jot if love be forbidden. My feelings for you cannot be tamed. I must scream it from the rooftops.
Talking about belaboring it, Jesus.
That's it. Go on.
Will you?
He's gonna drop it. He's gonna...
Will you marry me?
Oh, he didn't actually
Was
drop
that
it.
the rite of the ring? A marriage proposal? In broad daylight?
Surely not. If Master Leander finds out, they will rot a year in jail.
Oh,
A whole year, huh?
Focus, Tanny! Time for your close-up! Take the ring, big grin, and...
Well, Evan, you know what comes next. Spit it out.
I love you.
What was that, man? Project, boy, project! You are not in a cupboard, you are on the stage!
You're not in a cupboard, you're on stage. Although it didn't sound like he said cupboard, it sounded like he said Tibet. But whatever, I guess you're also not in Tibet either.
Now pucker up, my boy. Time to go in for the kill. Oh, no, you don't, lad. That's my daughter, Kershey.
You there, you two! You are under arrest for the crime of public affection.
About time.
I know, it took them long enough, didn't it?
There's no use denying it. Her Majesty witnessed the entire sorry affair. Come with me.
Alright, well that's one way to get an audience. In more ways than one.
What?
Jail?
Oh, bang in.
Jail indeed, my boy, which means my little plan went off without a hitch. Tidy. If that be so, where is this Leander swab then, eh?
Well,
What business do you have with the Archon? And what exactly was your intent in following the laws of Hydropolis so flagrantly, I wonder?
Excuse me?
Are you Leander?
Hmm.
I am. Yes, we finally got to meet him. My apologies, we were forced to use a little artifice to gain your attention.
Hmm?
Is that so? And why would you go to such lengths? Who are you? I am Evan Pennywhisker Tildrum, King of Evermore. I've come to ask you to sign a treaty.
Forgive me.
You speak of a union, I'm afraid I must refuse. What? Just like that?
Well,
If it were up to me, yes, but Her Majesty has ordered that you be brought before her. Queen Nerea wants to meet us.
yes.
She does, although why she would wish to do so is beyond me. I don't know if people speaking in parentheses, but I guess okay. Anything to collect before we walk forward?
Now,
There is no need to go into tiresome explanations. All has been shown to me. You wish me to sign this treaty of yours, correct?
If I may be so bold.
We cannot, Your Majesty. To enter into a union would be... I must advise against it. Silence, Leander. Yes, Your Majesty. I have but one condition. Of course. What might that be? Beneath the sea, not far from here, there is a labyrinth. Deep within it dwells a great sea monster, Cetus. Defeat the creature and return here unharmed. Do so, and I will sign your treaty. She's trying to get rid of us. I think she's trying to off us. She's trying to off us via monster here. But really?
yes.
Really? Yeah, Leander will accompany you.
Of course.
Of course, Your Majesty. Her Majesty's word is law. I will accompany you to the labyrinth as she wishes. We will see that the beast is destroyed.
Forgive me.
But you must forgive me. I have not properly introduced myself. I am Leander Aristides. Aristides. I guess is how you pronounce it. Archon of Hydropolis. It's very nice to meet you, Archon Leander. So where exactly is this labyrinth? It lies in the sea southeast of Hydropolis. Alright, then we best be on our way. Let's set sail and set us a drubbing, shall we, me hearties? Leander temporarily joins the party. Okay. What lurks in the labyrinth?